YouTubers, Mike Martin's here. Mike Martin's channel bringing you another housing boom or bust. What's going on? This summer's going to be the summer of the blame game. I am so excited, and it is a Better Dwelling articles. I got 3 of them I want to show you guys. I'm going to skim through really quick, and you guys can go head off to Better Dwelling and check it out. I am like a dog. When Better Dwelling jingles the keys, I come up like a little doggy every time they post an article, and I get excited because it's good to know what is happening, and that everything I've been foretelling for the last, I don't know, 7, 8 years, man, since I moved to Vancouver, I saw it happening, because, like, at that time, who's gonna pay $600,000 for a house that's realistically worth $200,000, $300,000 maybe, on a good day? Anyways, BOC, 8% of Canadian households owe more than 20% of the $2.1 trillion in debt. That is a good one. Hold on, this is nothing. Look at this. Toronto real estate prices made the biggest annual decline since 2009. Yeah. So the anomaly is now 2017 is the anomaly in Toronto, that nothing really happened. It was an anomaly. Ignore 2017. Now 2016 and 2015 are soon to become anomalies. Nobody panic. It just never happened. It never existed. Those years never happened. Even historians are saying those years never happened. So Toronto's real estate prices made the biggest annual decline since 2009. Hold on, we're not done. Years of unexplained millions from China and Toronto real estate. What is happening with this too? Jeez Louise! This is the tale of unexplained millions from China, questionable lending practices, all-cash purchases of homes in the Greater Toronto Area, possibly mortgage fraud, and many outgoings to the local casino. The allegations are outrageous, and if proven, are indictment of integrity. Sorry guys, I just woke up. Of integrity of our financial system. I've been telling you guys that it's financial system. Everything's built off a house of cards. And it's very entertaining to see where things are going to be heading. Toronto real estate prices made the biggest decline since 2009. What is going on here? Hot spring market? Nope. Toronto Real Estate Board, TREEB. Numbers show April was cooler than usual. What happened to all the spring buyers? As demand continues to drop, generally speaking, the market is seeing price moderation, lower sales, and rising inventory levels. It's supply and demand! No, it wasn't. Keep rising the inventory levels. Keep completing those pre-builts, those prefabs. Keep building those things. And then the second they hit the market, it's going to keep pushing it down. Because it's going to be a buyer's market in the summer. And it's going to be the great Canadian blame game. It's going to be the great Australian blame game. The great New Zealand blame game. And the UK blame game. Everyone blaming. It's a mouthful of words by people, by the way. It is people who is to blame for all this. Well, hot spring. Greater Toronto real estate drops over 5%. The benchmark composite, the price of typical home in Toronto, is down. TREEB reported a benchmark of all regions, $766,300, a 5.15% decline from the last year. The city of Toronto, the number now sits at $830,000, a 1.55% increase compared to last year. Yes, the city's market is now 30% below CPI, Canada's most frequently used measure of inflation. Look at that. Here it is. 2008. That's what the average house price should be. Then in the matter of a couple of years, boom, boom. I don't know if people don't see this and don't understand. And here is Toronto benchmark price change in the last 12 months. I gotta get that crazy Russian guy on the show again. I gotta find that guy. He's gotta call into the show. The guy that bought 1 million condos. And Toronto average price in 12 months change. This little uptick right here are people thinking that maybe it's gonna go back up and now it's the time to buy. And Toronto real estate drops 33%. So there is your sales to new listings. So more people are listing it should be like this. They should be intersecting all the time, back and forth intersecting. This looks like this guy is going to Naboo, and this guy here is going to the Death Star. So they're completely going different directions. And Toronto real estate listings are up 40%, which means more people want to unload. What is happening? Is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? I mean, it's very clear as day what it is. The BOC Canada's household owe more than 20% of 2.1 trillion debt. Canadian real estate debt is the new high. And the news gets worse as they explain it further. The Bank of Canada, the BOC, updated household debt numbers for March in a speech last... Oh, they had a speech last week. BOC's Governor Stephen Pelosi also gave further insights on the numbers. The record debt levels are concentrated in smaller segments of Canadians. These Canadians are now highly vulnerable position. What are they? They effed it like don't start preparing for higher rates now. Guys, I've been preaching about this for the longest time. For forever. It's been ages and ages and ages that I've been talking about this housing crisis. I think I got 1,400 videos on, or 1,000 videos on the housing crisis. Guys, this is not normal. And what's been happening is not normal. There needs to be a correction because the foreign investors can't keep buying. It's going to run out eventually. It's going to take maybe another year and a half. And with China's grip on capital controls flowing outside the country, the amount of wealth that left the country has made it really hard. It's in the trillions. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I like to know. You comment below, and I like to know what is happening in your neck of the woods. Leave me links to articles. I'll read them on Wednesday for trends in the housing market. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.